Okay. I'm editing video again. Not terribly hard to edit. It's kind of just walking around this. Oops. Just walking around the parking lot here, looking at the off-road race cars. So yeah. How you guys doing? Who's out there? I got everything transferred over. There's a big race going on. Abel Windsor. Can I pop out my chats? There we go. Yeah. Okay. How's Abel doing today? Abel, where are you at? What part of the country? What part of the planet? I won't need these right now. Time for new Bluetooth headphones. Time for a lot of new things. Change brings good things. Everyone's loading out. I don't know where this race is at, but there's still quite a few cars here. And I would guess that they shouldn't be here, but it is what it is. Okay, where did we go here? So I need to do an intro. What is this? Is this a, that's 30 frames per second. I think everything's 30. I moved from 24 to 30 FPS. Who's here? Tripping again. Raphael M. Upstate New York is 28 degrees. I believe, I don't know where we're at. I'm guessing about 40 degrees out here. Golden Khan, good morning. Khan. What movie is that from? Remember that? What's going on here? Why did it do that? I'm opening up Premiere. And I always have an issue. Yeah, Star Trek, yes. Con! You must have got a kick out of that, Goldie. Con! So what happens with my Premiere is this. I get this green screen. If you look closely, there's a bunch of lines. And that's a video problem with video driver problem. So there's a fix to that. Wonder if Hussey's having the same problem. She was thinking about using the same software I was, Premiere Elements, but I don't know if she'll have the same problem. She has an external, she has a separate video card in hers, so I don't know if we'll have the same problem. Okay, there's a fix to that. It's called the Premiere Video Fix, and I've already downloaded it, and I'm going to run it right now. It's not going to affect, I have to restart my computer, but it's not going to affect our live stream, which is on my cell phone. I have to backdate the video driver, is what I'm doing. I agree. Next, installing. After it installs, I restart, and then I'm ready to go until the next time my computer updates, which is all the time, it seems. So I just did some quick walk arounds. I'm going to do a really quick video. Did you see my version of the same interview? Or not the same day, I guess? But Wonder Hussey's video interview was great on Bob's channel. Do watch mine too. Mine's more of a behind the scenes. It's not really the interview itself. Long night. Didn't sleep much. Haven't been sleeping very well for the past few nights. Able Windsor. CRVL is good. I don't know what that means. Black screen. A while back with Camo D, thumbs up. Don't know what you mean, Goldie. Lombard plane crash videos. Oh, thank you. The failure, I rolled my ankle. A year later, I went back and conquered Lombardy. Excuse me, Lombard. See, I'm still saying Lombardy. Even when I made that video, I was saying Lombardi. I was mispronouncing Carol Lombard, not Lombardi. I get like that. I don't know what the fuck's going wrong with me. Click next to continue. Done. Yes, I want to restart my computer. Did some quick walk around the parking lot. I'm going to make a quick video. I don't know if I'm going to be adding any voiceover to it. Don't think so. I think it's going to be just a look-see, walk around. This is not my normal video. I don't usually do parking lot videos, so it was a little strange for me. No stranger to cars and automobiles, but you'll see what I mean. Come on, start up. Come on, Toshiba. Get it going. 22 people here. Holy crap, you guys are up early. Where's everyone from? Everyone doing okay after Wednesday? I hope. Whoever didn't catch my live stream yesterday, I was kind of, or the day before, I was, kind of concerned. Hi, Debbie. Coming out later today. Once it's done here, I'm going to upload it and make it live, so. Hey, Jeff, how you doing? How's Jeff Gamble doing? Jeff, by the way, folks, is the reason why I'm wearing this. The Eminence Front X5 hoodie. Jeff's a huge supporter of the channel. Huge. He's up there. If not number one, number 0. Thank you for all your help last year, Jeff. I really do appreciate everything you do for the channel. You're working in Texas for a couple weeks? I thought you were retired, sir. I guess no one's really retired officially, are they? Oh, here we go. So what brings you out to Texas? Jeff? Talk to me, man. I want to know what you doing out there. I have plans to mosey on out there over a course of time, so I'm always interested in what people are up to in the places that I'm thinking about going to. Especially if I've never been there. I've been to Texas once. The upper panhandle of Texas, the little top of Texas. Just drove through it on my way to North Carolina in the 90s, mid-90s. Get me done there? New intro. 30 FPS. Gotta wait for that to start up. Abel Windsor says CRVL is good. Cheap RV living is good. Okay, that's what that is. Supplying LPS, liquid natural gas for Kinder Morgan. Whoa, man, that's badass. So you're part of, you must be an engineer, Jeff. Is that correct? Man, that'd be fun to document something like that, if that's indeed what you're doing, man, Jeff. The goons are now assaulting the cold chain with hijacking malware. You're not, okay. Abel, what are you talking about? What goons? What are you talking about? Is this in the news or something? I haven't heard anything this morning about anyone hijacking the vaccine with malware. So, if you guys can, anyone can expand on what Abel's trying to say. Almost as good as your behind. Man, I'm missing everything you guys are saying. What do you mean, Goldie? Cool. No wonder I feel smarter this week. Right over my head on that one. 30 FPS. Pass intros. Subplay. 30 FPS. I have to open it up again, and hopefully those green lines are gone. Ravens are amazing birds. I watch ravens often. They're very playful animals. Anyway, I see them at camp all the time. And I talk with them. I say hi to them as they fly by and they caw at me or caw at me. Caw, caw. Or that clicking noise they make. Jackie Thomas, welcome to the live stream. I'm trying to follow along, Goldie. Some of these things, until you've tried this, it's very hard to understand the complexities of trying to keep a conversation going on live stream. It's a little weird. It's not like your normal conversation. Anyway. Jeff, good. Hello, good morning. It's not often I come on early, but usually when I do, a lot of the Europe's viewers do tune in a little bit. So if you're from Europe, please give me a number 1 if you're somewhere outside the US. Loading project. Okay, the green lines are now gone, and now my preview needs to pop up. There it goes. Oh, there's video on it. JC Vid is outside the US. Here's my intro with Holiday Inn. Gibby's here. Hey Gibby, how you doing this morning? Good morning. Break, break, break. Tripping again? Well, it's early for me. It's about 10 o'clock out here, 10:30. For me to be on live stream this early. I've done it earlier than this, but it's rare. But as you can see, people in the UK do tune in. It's good to see everyone. And I hope everyone's in good spirits regarding what happened on Wednesday in the United States. Troublesome? Yeah, but it's not a political thing for me. It's a country thing. And when did this start? 16 minutes ago. Did you get a notification, UIP? So this not being a political thing for me, I encourage you guys, if you have some feelings to get out, just voice them here. Tell me what you think. I'm not asking for anyone to take a political stance. I want to know how you guys are feeling internally yourself, not how you support one party or another. How are you guys feeling? Are you okay? I guess it's like getting punched. You know, you gotta take inventory. I hope everyone's okay. Yeah, that's what I want. I'm gonna do render video. So what I do right now on my editing is I clean up my intro. Once it's done, and it's pretty empty. As you can see, it's pretty empty, but it is moving along. My video sits in this area here. It's all blank right now, but my intro, as you can see, it's floating by. Once that's done, I then load up my raw footage for the parking lot. I forgot the name of it. It's the Desert Showdown 2011. Enter, pause. Add media from files folder from the desktop. It's called the "4WP Desert Showdown" is what it's called. Let's take it all. Let's open all that. So I'm importing all the raw files. I am off grid. Goldie. Democracy seems to be working fine. It does. I agree. I just want to make sure people are okay themselves, though. Like VOP. Are you feeling positive? Are you feeling healthy? Are you feeling mentally okay? Violence does not solve anything. If anything, it makes it worse. So, yeah. Hopefully, yeah, that stops. And good morning, VOIP. You're expecting more snow tomorrow. Yikes. Yes, I am asking for feelings, and that's perfectly fine to say that. Yeah, the interview with Bob was perfect. It's exactly what he wanted, and I think it came across very well. Sarah does a great job, so I like my footage better, but the interview still was great. That's Bob, so. Well, I'm wearing this cap because underneath the cap is my hair. And right now it needs to be covered up for very good reasons. I try not to, but when this VoIP don't watch or pay attention to the news much anymore. I'm the same way. It does help, but this was something I couldn't tune out. So number 6, yikes. The footage, I think, was better on mine. Mine was a little bit more lighthearted. Floating camera. I didn't interrupt. I was very like a fly in the wall kind of thing. Okay, let's see here. Are these in order? I hate when it does this. Okay, so just select the ones you want. There's not many. I should be able to do sort. Oh no. What the heck? What in the heck? Okay, I think I have to go through handbrake. Frickin' A. How much is like this? So here's some of the issues we come against in videography. When I click on this file and I open it and preview it, this is what I get. Oh, there's Larry. But when you hit play, this is what you get. You see how it's all scrambled? But yet, if I stop it and scrub it, you can see, I can actually see the footage plain and clear. This is my intro to what's going on. But if I stop and play it, it's all scrambled. So what I have to do now is trying to fix this is by taking this file and going into what we call, it's a free download, it's called Handbrake. I'm hoping that will solve the problem. So even the easiest of things can turn into, well, weird things. So before I even do Handbrake, which is another program, I put this clip into that program, make sure it's all locked down and consistent with all my other videos, and run it through, because cell phones don't do the same type of recording, say, as the DSLR does. I think the media just inflames the situation, in my opinion. Yes, I agree. It doesn't matter which network you're watching. It is, they're not just reporting the news. I've kind of floated to PBS for most of my intake of news because of that issue. But even that is still kind of lopsided. It is odd, isn't it, VOIP, that how that video scrubs correctly, but it doesn't play correctly? I'm going to drop it into my timeline right now just to see if it works. But if it doesn't, then I go to Handbrake. If that doesn't work, I have to redo the intro or just not use it and do a voiceover, which is probably what will happen on this case. The Jackie, it sounds complicated. What causes the problem is the variable. How do I explain this? I don't know how to explain it. Cell phones record differently than my DSLR. My DSLR doesn't have variable audio. It's locked down. I think that's what's going on with this. I just have to run it through Handbrake. If you've noticed at all, any of you guys who do YouTube and have taken video on your phone, pull it into an editing program and start playing it, the audio's not synced sometimes. And that's because of how the audio and video are put together inside your phone. Um, Image stabilization, all that stuff factors into how off or on that audio is to your track. So, Handbrake helps make that all consistent. It makes it look like they're in sync, and it fixes the problem. I'm not sure if it's going to fix this video problem. I'm going to drop it into my timeline right now just to see. No, it looks bad. I can see the thumb. This looks really bad. Wow. Wow. Look at this. Look at what it's doing. Now the beginning of it looks like this. It's like max headroom. So it is working, but I think the audio is out of sync. But the tempo of it, the speed of the video is off, and it's stuttering, as you can see. So definitely looks like a Handbrake problem. And when I say Handbrake, that's the name of the program, the free download to help solve this problem. But this is really, really, really bad. So videography is not always as smooth as you see it. Sometimes there's a lot of massaging going on. And this is just a small intro. It's not even a minute long, but it's going to take me some time to fix it. I'm going to try and render it right now to see if it fixes any of this. Now, rendering is exactly that. It's rendering right now, as you can see. Once it's done, it will play the whole track. See if it helps at all. No. See, now it's even worse. If I scrub it, well, scrubbing, no, scrubbing doesn't do a thing because it's reading right off of that. But as you can see, nothing's working now, so it's a moving target. I'm only hoping that Handbrake fixes this problem. Very confusing, isn't it? It's kind of a pain in the ass as well. Handbrake is a free program. Very strange, this problem. I've never seen this before. I don't see the problem in any other video. Oh, there's another one here with the problem. I'm going to run all these through Handbrake, I think. There's not a lot of them, so I'm just going to stop this project right now. See, close that. Do you want to save this? Cancel. Let's do a save as to my desktop folder. Save. Okay, so let's close this down. I'm going to go into all those Handbrake right there. So I open this guy up and run my video through it, my footage, and then I camera's falling over. Then I go for it. Let's see here. I'm going to run it all just to be sure. Drop all these into here. Add all. Oops. Add to add. Excuse me. Add all. Hmm. Queue. Start queue. Okay, let's cancel that. I know one is bad. It's the first one. Align audio video start, yes. Where is it that I need to? Audio tab. It's the consistent frame rate that I need to adjust. So there. Okay, so there's the video. Audio, subtitles, and chapters. Okay, so I'm syncing up the video to be a constant frame rate versus a variable or peak frame rate. I think this should do it. So I'm gonna go ahead and save this as, save as. Browse. I'm gonna put this onto my, no, that should be right. So I'm gonna do the -1, browse, start encoding. Oh, I hope this works. If not, then that's how it goes sometimes. What has happened? I don't know. Either the phone was updated or Premiere was updated. But it's one or the other, and you gotta figure it out. It's problem solving. I hate this part. I'd rather do problem solvings on what's wrong with my camera, or how to get a better shot. I just have to stay busy these next couple weeks, I think, and just keep my mind focused on things that are going on. Hey, Keith. Keith Burns, Buddha? Buds? Keith Burns, Buds. Lisa, welcome. Sorry, everyone, I've been talking, jabbering. I'm going back through. Okay, the queue is finished. Let me go back and see if I can open this one. Let's see this. I'm hoping Handbrake fixed this problem. Loading project. So yeah, the Handbrake is done. Add media. You have a new update. I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding, guys. You have a new update that's just showed up on my desktop for Premiere Elements 2020. I don't need this right now. I'm just trying to make a little 2-minute video, and it's taking me all morning. And I'm going to install it right now. Install on exit. I'm going to install now. Bugs, fixes. So I'm going to do this now before I do any more work on this video. Maybe it's an update problem. I don't know. Sign in. Continue with Facebook. Continue with Google. What? We've opened a new browser tab for you to log in. I don't see any oh, there it is. It's opening Firefox, which is always a problem. Maybe I shouldn't do this install right now. We'll do this later. Frickin' A. We're all set. Yes, I log into Adobe. I just gotta learn on my phone. Intense problem solving mode. I kind of am. I mean, freaking A, man. Look, I'm installing software now. Just to do a 3-minute video. Adobe Premiere Elements version. It's estimated remaining. Okay, 5% download. I'll be right back, folks. I'm gonna take a quick break. Do you mind? Are we all okay? I'm just gonna hang out today, do this video, chat with you folks, use the restroom. Who's that? 3 Generations. Hello from Southwest Florida. I'll be right back. We're at 7%. 12 minutes left. So, in the meantime, open this. See if I can get back to, probably have to restart anyway, but let's see if I can get back to this chat. Body break. 65 degrees. The tech gets out of the way and lets me actually work. That's Gibby. Debbie, that's Gibby. Okay. 'Skip ads. I'm logging into Skip Trial into my YouTube account to see the pop out conversation. %. That's a big upgrade or update. Am I getting ready to rob a train? Sorry. No. This is connected to my hat. It's sewn in, this cover. It's great in cold weather because it keeps your back of your neck warm. But this is not meant for, COVID. Although you can breathe through it a lot better than the other ones. But no, I'm not robbing a train. JC Vid is in Northern Ireland. $310 to Yuma. Make a movie. Remake a movie. Remake movie is good. Jeff, you're funny. That could actually happen because I'm going to be traveling quite a bit in the summer, a lot more than I am now. Almost want to call it a roaming get-together or meetup. It'd be fun, I think. 11%. And all this might not fix this video problem. This video problem could be the phone itself just freaked out. Well, if they showed Yuma, then the train would have got there. It's my opinion. Gibby. %. Wow, 45 minutes in, and I still don't have a video done yet. Isn't that crazy? I guess I could check to see if the video that I did do will work. Let me try that. Yeah, Tommy's gone. I don't like the Dodgers, but Tommy's a good guy. Was. I just don't know if I want to open up Premiere right now to see if that. No, I can't open Premiere because it's updating. So yeah, I'm stuck. You guys are funny. Gibby. Yes, spaghetti western. Oh wait, no. Once Upon a Time in the West. That wasn't what? That's a recent movie, isn't it? Spaghetti western. Yeah. Okay, I was right. I think of something else, maybe. I don't know. I'm just losing my mind. I love the spaghetti westerns. I love them. We've stalled out 16%. Leftover Chinese food is the best. Along with spaghetti. Leftover spaghetti tastes good too. How about we have a spaghetti western potluck? Let's recreate what they might have been having for their cast lunches, when they were taking movie breaks from the set. What were they eating? Probably Italian food. Why don't we think of that? The Italian Western. No, what do you call it? The spaghetti Western. It'd be the spaghetti Western potluck? I don't know. We can play on that. Yeah, this update is taking forever. It's still stuck at 16. Quentin Tarantino. I like his movies. I love his movies. I haven't watched a lot of the recent ones, but he's a pretty good director. First annual spaghetti western potluck. Oh, I love lasagna. Homemade lasagna is the best because it takes two things basically. It's basically, to me, it fits the need of leftover spaghetti because the lasagna itself sucks in all that sauce, when it's cooked. Oh man, it's awesome. Oh yeah, it went to 17%, so I know it's at least still working. No problem, Gibby. I'll bring the oregano. Oregano. I love leftover spaghetti cold. It actually tastes really good. That would be kind of fun, wouldn't it? I guess where is the next question. I don't think everyone can make it out to the Alabama hills where they did a lot of the filming of westerns out here in the United States. That's over in California off of the 395. I guess it's Southern California or middle. I agree, Gibby. Hateful Eight. I've not watched that. I trimmed my beard this morning. Can you guys tell? I have one of those little rechargeable beard trimmers. Oh, by the way, you guys remember me talking about lighting, using my lighter? Uh, Flame lighter thing? It's a lighter, basically, but it doesn't have any, what do you call it, fuel in it. I was just using it for the spark to light my burners. It died this morning. It's dead. Gotta get a new one. Okay. I'll have to check that movie out. Hateful Eight. Thank you for recommending that. I'm sorry, Pamela. Did they catch the intruders who broke in? You need a shotgun. Shotgun with a wide spread. You know what I mean? I'm almost positive that I have to get. I'm going to stop right there. I retract all that. Okay, but be careful, Pamela. I would keep an eye on him through a scope, if you ask me. Yeah, make your garage into a jail. Anyone goes in, they can't come out. It's like a cockroach hotel. Tweaker hotel. No, bazooka would be too instant. You gotta let him suffer for a little bit, VOIP. That's why I'm thinking a shotgun with a wide spread so they don't get killed immediately. They go through a lot of pain. Anyone who steals needs to go through a lot of pain. "12 volt, 1000 amp. Tweaker jail. Tweaker hotel. Only has one entrance and no exit. Rock salt would really freaking get their attention for a few days, I'm sure. Imagine salt burning away at the inside of you, under your skin. Whew. Crazy glitter peel. That means you would have to get in there, dude. I would not even go there. No. Chop it off, maybe. Yeah. Yeah. Why don't you call Child Protective Services and get rid of the kid as a problem? Because they're just basically training their kids to be just like them, to continue the process. Wow. I'm at 18%, guys. This is crazy slow. Is it because I have too many windows open? Let me try that. I closed all my browsers except for the one that's downloading the update, and let's see if that speeds it up. Can't you take fingerprints? Tie it back to the people who broke in? Your tweakers from down the street? Man, that really would piss me off. Well, did they take anything? I guess the next question, Pam. Or were they just rummaging around thinking that there was something valuable? I don't know. I don't know what gets people to do what they do, but usually it's because of misinformation. See, you need a shotgun. Widespread and just... They'll never come back. Even if they didn't get hit, they won't come back. Yeah, good thing I don't own a place like that. Shakecasters. Shakecasters, how you doing, man? What is the Clubhouse? You're in it. This is the Clubhouse. Now we're an hour in, and I'm still downloading. Well, I'm at 20% all of a sudden. It's jumped. I say shotgun. That's my answer to the problem. It won't kill them, but it'll get their attention. Yeah, we're just hanging out, Shakecasters. I love your little icon. Your emoji. Looks like a little strat. 26%. We're moving right along, folks. Thanks for sharing Sarah and Tune. How can you not share her? That's a great channel. Well, it's kind of hard to shoot a cricket bat out of a shotgun. That's the problem, Trippin. We just rather use just shot. You would shoot unless they get in your house. They broke into your garage. That's your house. That's part of your house, isn't it? So in a way, good that you have software on your laptop rather than subscription. Yes, I do not prescribe or subscribe to services like that. It's the reason why I went with the stripped down version of Premiere. I've used Premiere Pro for years, but I did not want to be on subscription, so I took that off and I downloaded the Premiere Elements. And I'm honest with you on this. I like it a lot more than Premiere Pro because I've got exactly what I need, nothing more and nothing less. It's really straightforward, and you can do everything you can do on Premiere Pro that you can on Elements. So yeah, I'm pretty happy. Yeah, I like promoting good channels, and she's a good channel. She doesn't know me, but Sarah Tunes is a rockin' channel. I've seen her grow, so. Well, I wish you the best of luck, Pamela, and I hope they never come back. And we're stuck at 26% again. It said 10 to 12 minutes since it started. Who knows how long it will take? Oh, you have a Colt 45? Nice. 1911? Shit. Did I run that thing through? I did. I put it on here. Where did I put it? Did I put it on my desktop? I can't find my... Huh. Maybe my list. Can't find my new file. 1-1. No. No. Paul Watkins, no. It's not that. I'm looking for the file I just crunched in Handbrake, but why do I not see it again? Let me open up Handbrake, maybe it's in there. Video, constant frame rate, audio set, summary, browse. Desktop. Okay, it's on my desktop somewhere. So that is a vacuum cleaner. Sorry, guys. She's vacuuming a very small area, but it'll take at least an hour. I do not see my file on my desktop. It says it's here. Found it. No. Really strange. I'm not seeing the file on my desktop at all. Refresh. Shot back. I guess I'll end the stream now and I'll start this back up when the vacuuming's done. You guys okay? I mean, is it that loud? Why is the file not on my desktop? I can't prevent them from cleaning their... I mean, they got to do their job. I don't get why I can't see the file on my desktop. That is really bizarre. Nothing but folders. I don't see any... Gibby. Check my cycling bin. No, not in there. Wow, that's wild. And when I try and redo what I did, it's seeing the files. It's giving it another name. Ah, man, this is just one little issue after another on this thing. I'm going to rename it this time, though. So I'm going to pull this guy into here. I'm going to rename it. AAA 123. It's a desktop. Video is going to be constant frame rate. Audio is set. And just add two keys. Start encoding now. It went directly to the desktop, not quick access. Wild. I'll find it someday. I'm doing great, Estevan. How you doing, man? It's been a while. Where you been? What's with the gun talk? Pam's place got broken into by some people tweakers down the street, and the gun talk's all about getting rid of those people with a shotgun. Someone comes breaking into my vehicle, my house, anywhere I'm at, yeah, they're gonna get a face full where I can huck at them. Buckshot would be great in someone's rear end, you know what I mean? Okay, it's finished. EFX5 Tour. Oh. I messed up, guys. I didn't read correctly. Shoot. Need to find the folder. Desktop. EFX5 Tour. And here are the files. Okay, so let me open this up and see if it works. It's working perfectly, folks. This is after I've gone through Handbrake. I made the video consistent or constant. It's not a variable frame rate, it's a constant frame rate. So if I'm shooting at 24 frames a second, it's locking it down to 24, not variable like 23.999. This is it. I had a little drop out there, or is it just starting over again? It just started over again. But that's it, guys. This is the Desert Showdown, folks. I'm here to show you what's going on. I didn't know this was happening until, well. Okay, you saw how I went through that problem solving? It's partly because I've seen audio problems before, but I've never seen scrambled video problems. So yeah, Handbrake just fixed that problem. My software is going through an update. I thought it might have been that, but I just looked at the raw file that came out of Handbrake. I'm not running this through Premiere, and it works great. It's one of those things where you just can't freak out. You just have to take it as part of the process, I guess. But along the way, you just learn the tools that you need to use to help clean things up from the cell phone. Cell phones don't give you clean video. Not like a DSLR or an action camera. Cell phones operate a little differently. And because of that, you run into problems when you're inside of more of a professional program like Adobe, where it's looking for specific things to be exact. Blah, 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 blah. Dang, Gibby. It's not the compression, it's the syncing of the audio to the video. It's not the compression. It's that getting out of sync because of how they're using the image stabilization with the audio that's floating in. So all kinds of weird shit going on with that. Electronic stabilization is not high on my list of things to really use anymore. That's why the Sony action camera was high on my list. It's optical image stabilization. Anyway, so that's a little tidbit for that. I will where's that file? There it is. Ooh. Let's pull this into here. Take this, delete that. EFXI tour, close that down. I'm at 43% on my upload, on my upgrade. Update. Adobe Premiere Elements 2000, version 18.2 is where I'm going. Thanks for hanging out with me this morning. I'm out of coffee. I gotta refill my coffee. She's still vacuuming the same spot. The spot is about as large as 4 of my spots that I'm sitting in. The download is at 43%. All right. And I still have about 10 to 12 minutes left. Oh man. Look, a UFO. Right above the palm tree there. Slow vacuuming, job security. I disagree. Everything's on camera around here. Everything. I'm on camera. Everyone around here is on camera. So I don't think doing it slowly is a good thing. I think what really is the problem is a lot of these off-roader race guys were coming in and out yesterday and trucking all kinds of shit through here. And I think they're busy trying to clean all that up. Yeah, don't shoot at propane tanks. Living life on the go. I don't think it's that. Yeah, it's exactly that, VIP. They're doing really good housekeeping around here. They're super clean here. The rooms are the best. I've been in worse rooms on business trips. This place is really nice. I love this place. There are guitar players that get none of that. That's funny. I'm going to step out for a second. You can't see, well, you can kind of see the X5. Here, I'll turn it on so you can see me. I'm going right there, right beside this. My car is parked right next to, well, right there is where I'm parked. You'll see where I'm going. Right back. Do, 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 do. 45%. Pizza breakfast of champions. I was getting coffee, guys. I was making coffee. The new Wonder Hussy sticker, I guess. She gave it to me on New Year's. I wasn't retrieving any of that. I was getting coffee. I told you guys where I was going. Yeah, no breakfast for later this morning. This is my breakfast. I am starving though. Starving Marvin. What time is it? Oh, it's almost lunchtime. Yay! I'm working down to eating one meal a day. What the fuck's wrong with me? Has she got her rig fixed yet? Who? Wonder Hussy? Yeah, I guess so. She's going down to, I can't say. She's, I think it's fixed. Meet us, Catherine Kennedy, meet us at sister's house around 4:30. We were having steak. Okay, be right over. Do you need someone to cook those for you? I don't like eating other people's steaks for some reason. And to be honest with you, you're looking at maybe an hour's worth of work. She's waited a week or more to get this done. Replacing axles is not hard. Anyway, she wants to have it done by someone else. I wonder if she knows that axles break often, especially when you have huge wheels and tires on and you're using stock axles. But again, I'd rather break an axle than a transmission, so, you know. But she doesn't carry any spare axles with her, so I don't know what she's thinking. Eventually it's gonna catch up to her, but she knows what to do. What? Catherine, I'll be right over. Yes, her mechanic. Well, there's a couple things going on there. She went to an off-road shop. It looks like they had installed something incorrectly. Her other mechanic found the issue, and he's fixing it, and that's partly why the CV boot was cut and her axle broke. The CV boot could have been broken for a very long time and her just not noticing it. But the shop, when they put on the front suspension, they should have seen that problem. I mean, it's plain as day, and it's dirty as frickin' hell when that grease sprays all over the inside of your suspension. So, yeah, not good. That's if the damage was there. We're assuming, I should say, if the damage happened at the shop when they installed it, you would not have seen all that mess. The grease inside the CV boot spraying everywhere. So you can't really blame the off-road shop. It's a lot of weirdness. But if you're a person like me, anytime someone works on any vehicle of mine, I look over the work. I don't think that's what Sarah's doing. I hope she has someone with her that could review everything, but this should have been caught, I think. This could have really had her caught out. So I'm scratching my head on a lot of things on that, but you can't really point a finger at any mechanic. It's really the owner that needs to take a look at their equipment and know what they're looking at. I guess this is a case of bought power versus built power. You know what I mean? If you build your rig, you know what can go wrong with it. If you just have someone do it all for you and say, "Oh, thanks, I'm now a Superman off-roader," things are going to break. That's just how it is. I know she wouldn't have, but it's the pilot's job to know their rig. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I think you do the @ symbol. Ampersand. Catherine. Sarah's not incredibly mechanically inclined. As an example, a few weeks ago, I did hear some noise coming from her car as it was just parked, we're sitting by a campfire. I was hearing some noise in her car, and it sounded like a pump was running. So I figured out what it was, and I started telling her what that noise was because she's been bothered by it at night when she's sleeping in her car. She can hear it. And when I started explaining to her as part of the emissions equipment that's on our vehicle, and it's a pump that basically takes the vapors out of a canister from overgassing and basically putting it back into the fuel system to burn off, versus just expelling out the atmosphere. That's what it was doing. That's it. It's just a little pump that turns on, and it runs for about 5-10 minutes, and then it turns off. But it's annoying. It is annoying. When I figured out what it was, and I was explaining to her, and she goes, "Oh, over my head, over my head, over my head." She didn't want to hear it, so I kind of stopped right there. She's not that type, I guess. That's what I was thinking, Catherine. You usually don't hear that noise, which bothered me. And I was telling her, you should have that looked at. It shouldn't be that loud. And it was loud, man. I mean, I was at a fire. Her car was maybe 15 feet away. I could hear it. You know, it's that loud. It's like, what's that pump noise? And, oh, that's my car. It does that. I'm like, what? Yeah, if you overfill it, it goes into, and I think that's maybe what might be happening to that. She's overfilling it. Anyway. Well, the only thing that would happen if that thing were to fail is nothing. Her car would be spewing out a little bit more emissions than it normally would be. I don't know. Yeah, when the gas pump says you're full, leave it. Just walk away. Just that's it. You can top it off, but most of the time you're not really topping off. It's going right back into this recirculating system that makes all this noise. Now that recirculating system, that pump will kick on no matter what. So if it's empty or if it's full, it does its normal thing. So when you fill your gas tank all the way up, there's another like check valve kind of thing. It's not really a check valve, but a bleed that if it gets over a certain level in your tank or in your filler, it starts pouring into this container. That container basically holds that gasoline and gas and it expels it back into the car when it's running so it can burn it off versus, what do you call it? Just throwing it out into the atmosphere and polluting the air. That's why you get green smog in Las Vegas, is because a lot of people are overfilling or don't have emissions on their car. Yeah, my BMW does that, Gibby. If you don't put the cap on correctly, the car runs like shit. So your best bet, if you're really trying to get the most out of your tank, is to bring a little jerry can. You know, make sure you never run out of fuel. Frack, 58%, folks. 10 to 12 minutes left still. Can't really do much, talk with you guys until this happens, but I think you guys got something out of that today, which is a program called Handbrake. It works wonders on video coming from a cell phone. I don't use Handbrake really on anything else but my cell phone videos. And I use it once in a while. It's not all the time I have to do that, and I'm not sure what triggers it. But it seems to happen more or less when I'm doing selfie. Forward-facing camera doesn't seem to have that much of a problem, but I've run across it here and there. It's a big update, all right. I'm glad I'm doing it though. I'm grateful to have you guys to talk to. You guys keep me sane. I'm going to have a lot of, I do have a lot of quiet time. The only time I don't is when I'm on with you guys or I'm hanging out with friends. And I hang out with you guys more than I hang out with my friends. You guys are valuable people to me. You're on a number of fronts, but not on the monetary front, on the keeping Larry sane front. You play a huge part in that. I don't know if you guys know that or not, but January 18th will mark 3 years of doing this, and my last year has been the most fun and the most turbulent because I've gotten to know a lot of you guys through conversations on live stream and whatnots. But I thank you all my viewers, all my subscribers, all my Patreon members, all the people who donate to the channel or send me gifts like this here. You empower me. Thank you. You give me that extra bit of energy to move on and keep going and not look back, no matter how fucked up things get. 58%. Virtual or not, I call you guys my friends. I'm kind of hard ass on the channel about who gets hidden from the channel, but I do that to balance everything else out. Thanks, Jackie. Perspective is a bitch. Some people think I'm nice, some people don't. Some people think I'm good, some people think I'm bad. Some people think I'm great, some people think I'm terrible. I just need to find a way to get through life and not hurt anyone, not upset anyone. And just really go for it. It's 61% now. I'm being pretty transparent about things. I haven't been in the past, and this is something I'd like to talk about, actually. When I first started the channel, I was under a different kind of impression that people wanted to see a single guy going through life and documenting his things and his trials and tribulations as he walks through life. Well, I wanted to keep it single, and I started going out with someone, and I kept it secret even through that. And that turned out to be not good. Hey, Verbal Tick. Yes, I know what you're talking about, VOIP. It's almost like a lisp. Oh, it's a long story. Yes, that's what you're talking about. Yeah. Well, I've talked to her about her car many times, and I've tried to help, but she's very protective of that. And I've looked under her car. In her Bob interview, she claims that she was high-sided on a rock, on her gas tank. She was high-sided on her fuel tank, folks. But the underside of her car is horrifying. She's really done a lot of damage to that vehicle underneath. She's very, very hard on her equipment. I don't think it's a matter of trusting me. I think it's a matter of her wanting to take care of her own equipment. You know what I mean? So she goes to these shops and she pays a lot of money for them to do these things, and they're not doing the right job. And I can't help any more than just point out what I think is right and wrong. And then it's just like those guys going out on the dunes in their vehicles. I can tell them what's wrong, but I can't enforce it. I can tell Sarah what's wrong and how to go about it, but I can't do any more than that. I don't want to be liable for anything breaking on her car, in other words. They can put skid plates on them, but she's not doing it. I tried to help. I'm not a female. She's got a ton of friends who are mechanically inclined too. She knows what to do. She won't. Her driving habits off-road are kind of scary too, but she's a good driver. She's very capable off-road, and I just hope she doesn't get caught out the way yeah. I've seen her get her car almost airborne. But she's an adult. She knows what to do, and she's very capable of herself. So just gotta leave that with her. 62%. Yeah, fun becomes terrifying sometimes if you do too much fun out there and get stuck. But she's very capable. She has plenty of satellite connections. If she were to run into trouble somewhere in the middle of nowhere, no cell phone, she would be able to get help. She's got a satellite phone she takes with her all the time, I believe, and she's good. She's good. She locks herself out of her car a lot, and she loses her keys almost weekly. Anyway. What's that about the update? Yeah. 62%. It's a big freaking update. Nothing's open on my computer except this download, so I'm not taxing it. Kim Crow Art. How you doing? Liked your last video. I didn't quite understand the wine rolling up on the toilet paper thing, but that was cool. Oh, it was a New Year's Derek thing. Okay, well, you did great. I wish I could hear your commentary more on your videos. You have very good commentary. Kim Crow Art. I like watching people create things in art. Like when I was in art school, I used to like to watch people do their own sketches of life, and it's relaxing to watch other people do that. And if you're talking about what you're doing, it's even better. It gets me motivated to do acrylics myself. I've never touched acrylics. You've got good things to talk about. It doesn't have to be you doing selfie talking, just you doing your art and talking. I think that's awesome. You need video editing classes. I'd be happy to show you what I've learned if you ever want to. Kim Curl art. I'm an open book. If anyone has questions about what I do, I'm pretty open with it. Stuff like that. I have not. I need memory classes. I do too. I have a terrible memory sometimes. I have a memory that frightens me, actually. I've taken a transmission out of a car, manual transmission, and put it back in, and doing an upgrade on a car I used to own. And apparently, I had done the work already. I just didn't remember. That was scary. There's a whole language in editing. It's kind of an unspoken language. Transitions on your videos, on anyone's videos, tells people something. And through time, from all of us watching movies and TV programs, we've learned what different transitions do or mean without being told. Like a fade out to black and then fade back in from black shows a transition of time or a step in time. Cross dissolves. It's more like a time compression without the hyperlapse going on. There's different things like that, but there's videos online that talk about transitions and what to use them for, stuff like that. But I think the most important thing to me with my editing is I listen and watch for things that catch my eye and make me go, what the heck was that? Or what? In my videos, if I see something that doesn't quite make sense, I will massage it. I will fix it. I will edit it out, or I'll cut it out somehow, but anyway. What do folks at Holiday Inn think about Anderson Chopper's comments? I don't understand what you mean, Land Cruiser Midwest. Too much bud that day? Anderson Cooper. What did Anderson Cooper say about Holiday Inn? And isn't Anderson Cooper a news commentator? Not an opinion giver? Isn't he stepping out of line, if that's the case? Yeah, Mr. Vanderbilt, yes. Got the job because he had enough money to get the job, I guess. He said it's for the lower class? Does he have his head up his ass or what? Oh, too much bud? No. It wasn't that. You don't forget stuff even like that. I've been to Olive Garden a handful of times. I don't see what the big deal is. It's political, formless authority. Okay. I don't live in Las Vegas, so I wouldn't know how life is in Las Vegas. I live out in Pahrump right now. I'm not really living. I'm struggling right now. I don't have enough money to go to places like that. So yeah, I don't really stay in hotels. I don't go out to eat that much. You saw me yesterday drinking a soda from Burger King because I could afford a $5 hamburger. Anderson Cooper, if you're watching this, there's some people in this world who cannot afford to eat anywhere else or stay anywhere else other than a Holiday Inn or a McDonald's, or they just can't afford it. But a person like Anderson Cooper, Mr. Vanderbilt, would never know that because I don't think he's ever struggled in his life before. Shame on him. It's not political to me. That's just stupidity. I'm not worried about it getting worse or bad. I'm okay. I'm struggling through it. 67% on the update. Gibby, the rear hatch struts are in. It took all 5 minutes to put in. The passenger door handle is not installed yet. But why should I replace the door handle if it's never going to be used? I'll repair that door handle, the passenger door handle, when there's a use for it. I wouldn't want to charge anyone for video editing. Kim Crow, I'll do it for free. It's easy. It doesn't take much, and it just takes, like your videos, for instance. The only thing that captures my eyes, Kim Crow, is the fact that I can't hear what you're saying. And when I hear you talking, but the music's over it, it gets me frustrated. Like, I want to hear what she's saying. That's the only thing I can gripe about your videos. Even though they're done in portrait, you can certainly turn your camera on its side to do landscape to get more of your image. But you're a natural, Kim Crow. The way you do things is perfect, and I like to watch your videos. It's the audio, really, and that's how you approach it. You do one thing at a time. So once the audio is, you're happy with that, and you don't hear any feedback about people wanting to hear more of your voice or your dialogue, you'll then notice something else that bugs you. Like, oh, I don't like the contrast. I don't like the color. I don't like the way I shot it. I don't like this angle. And you slowly massage it, and over time, you've got your look and feel of your channel. I'd be happy to help you, Kim. No problem. We can do anything you want as far as that goes. If you have a specific topic, I can do a video on that topic and show you what I do, record that, or share it in a private live stream with you, how I'd go about certain things. There's all kinds of things I could do to help you out, and I'd do it for free, no problem. Yeah, community colleges, or even online. There's a whole bunch of things online you can do for video editing. Word, W-O-R-D. Larry Word here, coming to you from middle of nowhere. W-O-R-D. Land Cruiser Midwest Power Director. Yeah, there's a ton of things you can do online. I took film in school, so I got an advantage, I guess. I was a big, and still am a big movie buff, so. Kim Crow, I recommend, what camera are you using to shoot your video? Is it a cell phone or is it a DSLR? Actually, it doesn't matter because you can hook both up. You can hook one mic up to both. I use the Video Micro, Video Micro. Update is complete. Launch it. Phone and GoPro. Okay. Well, the phone, you can use a video, excuse me, it's the Video Micro. It's about a $60 investment. That's what Sarah and I use. That's what a lot of YouTubers use. That's a big fuzzy thing on it. That's the Video Micro. It's a $60 microphone. And you might be able to use it with your GoPro if you have a mic in, like your cell phone might, or your DSLR might have a mic in. But that's a huge upgrade. If you do that from your cell phone, it's a huge plus. You have one? You have a Video Micro. Well, you should use that. That's what I'm using right now for this. It's one of the best microphones on the market for YouTubing, period. It takes no batteries. It runs off the battery inside your camera or inside your phone. You're not an idiot. You're not an idiot. With a cell phone, you just plug it in. You're done. And it starts using that microphone when you're recording. I did a Okay, sorry. How does it hook up to your cell phone? Was it just a small plug? It just pushes in. I'm afraid to do this, but I'm gonna unplug mine. There's the plug. It just plugs right on in. You guys can still hear me, right? Plugging it right back in again. That's the plug. That's it. The lightning cable, you'll have to have a dongle for that if you don't have an in for that. I use an Android. Yeah. And I have the windsock on. If I take the windsock off, you get even more highs. So what I like doing with this mic is I always leave the windsock on. That way everyone gets used to this sound. And whether I'm outside or inside, there's no huge difference in quality. Always leave it on. It draws a lot of attention when you're out in public, though. People look at you really strange, like you're an alien or something. Headphone jack, yes. There are two different types of connectors, too. There's the TRS and then TRRS connectors. Tip, ring, TRRS, tip, ring. I don't know what it's called, but as you can see in this one, can you see that? I'm trying to get it to focus, but you can see two black stripes, bing, bing. Well, both of them have two black stripes. And that's the in and out. That's a left and right channel for just the microphone. On cell phones, they have three inputs. They have a microphone and also a headphone, so you can hear as well as use a mic. So there's a couple things going on there. On DSLRs, you'd use the TRS, and on the cell phone, you use TRRS. So there's two different types. I'm gonna unplug my. These two cables are different not only in color, but also the tips. As you can see, these two tips match, two black rings, but the other side, down here, is different. We got 3-ring and 2-ring. This one is the one I use on my cell phone. This gray end goes into my cell phone. This allows only the microphone to send signals to it through that, but the headphone thing is muted or something, I'm not sure. But this enables this microphone to work. If you plug this in backwards, where you plug this into the microphone and not the cell phone, that's why it's gray. You're supposed to plug this into the cell phone or laptop or iPad. You only get a signal on one side, like mono. Anyway, so I'm going to plug this back into my cell phone. And we're back to normal again. So if you're using a cell phone, even a Mac or an Android, doesn't matter, Apple or Android, you're going to need the TRRS to TRS connector. What comes with the Rode is one of these guys, and it is the TRS to TRS. Rode, when I bought my mic, it came with a TRRS connector, the adapter for cell phones. It's crap. Get rid of it immediately. Go online and buy a good quality one, because when it fails, you'll never know it failed. And they do fail, especially one from Rode. It's very fragile. I bought the one I just showed you that's on the phone now, and it's been going for about 2 years straight now. Using it almost every day. Sarah had some audio problems. Was only getting, sorry about that. I guess got dropped. Are we online? Okay, thank you, Catherine. Anyway, that's it. Use that mic, Kim. That's a nice microphone. It looks really small and puny, but it's the powerhouse on YouTube right now. There's nothing really better than that microphone. I've used another microphone. It has a forward and back, but has two microphones. But I still use the one Rode. Is Wonderful Wonder Hussy crazy? She's not crazy. She's a good friend. If Wonder Hussy is labeled crazy, I think I'm labeled crazy. Hey, look who just showed up. She's a kick-ass person. Mojave Red? What's your wife's name? Hey Ross, how you doing? Laden? Layden? Happy birthday, Layden. Happy 18th birthday. You guys doing anything special for her birthday? What are you guys doing? You making her steak dinner? She's only 4 years old? Oh my goodness. You're marrying young, my friend. Chinese food. That's the second time someone said Chinese food today. I might have to go to Panda Express. That's as close as we got here. Well, I know there's another Chinese place. It's more of a buffet, though. I don't think they're open right now. Larry, you doing okay? I'm doing okay. Hypo. Larry, you live in Las Vegas? I do not live in Las Vegas. Wow. Well, it's good that you can spend time with someone on their birthday. Randy, thank you. Thank you very much. Appreciate all the donations to the channel. I really do. I don't take that for granted at all. You guys do not need to do anything that you guys do to me or send me or give me or donate to me or whatever you want to call it. I'm very thankful for everyone's just friendship, so thank you. I use the same Rode microphone I'm using it on my laptop if I'm doing any kind of work online and I have to plug it in. I will use this same microphone. I only have really one microphone I use all the time. It's the Rode. Glamper Jan. Hi, Larry. Bob Wells just posted the One Host interview. Yes, I watched it. She gave you a shout out. Stay well. I will. I was actually there for that. I'm wearing a mask. There's no one here. Oh, there is someone here. Anyway, guys, I'm going to have to cut this short now, and I will talk to you guys in a few. I have to do some conversing. My car is in that video. If you look in the background in her video, you'll see my car is all set up for the next interview. I did an interview the same day she did. Okay, guys, that's it. Kim Crow, if you want to anything special, I'm happy to help in any way I can. And I think that's it for now. Thanks for the donation. Thanks for everything, everyone. I will talk to you in a bit. What's going on here? Take care. Love your channel. Thank you very much, Glamper Jan. I'll talk to you guys all next time on the channel.